Growing up, I always wanted to be a firefighter, like always wanted to. My dad's friends were all firefighters, and I loved the idea of just like being able to help people every day for like your job. I like as a kid also loved being active all the time. I loved hiking, camping. I loved skateboarding, longboarding, volleyball, basketball, pretty much anything that I could get my hands on, I loved doing. When I was like just turned 18, I like worked all summer to save up for like a Jeep Wrangler and then like a 10 trailer, and I planned to like drive it down the coast of California. So like just got the hitch installed, bought the 10 trailer, and then yeah, so didn't ever get down the coast.
Landon Smith was an independent, active 18-year-old when he attended a birthday party
on
at
Saturday
this
night.
trampoline
Landon
park
was at
behind me
his
last
shoulder
year.
vertebrae broken.
Young man is in hospital
Man
tonight and
partially
may have a long
paralyzed after a
recovery
trampoline
ahead
park
of him.
accident.
Suffered serious
Helps to
injuries at a
walk again.
trampoline facility.
January 7th, when it all changed, I was just going to a local trampoline park here, and then first jump in, my life changed immediately. I immediately was paralyzed, couldn't move, I couldn't speak, and I thought I was gonna die. The worst part is that everybody didn't know that I was hurt. They all thought I was joking around when they couldn't find me for the longest time under the foam pit. Kind of like being under frozen ice. You can hear everybody outside talking, you know, Landon, get out, you're joking around, like, quit playing. They'd be digging around me, trying to find me, and that's when they found my leg when I was kind of upside down into the pit, just like suffocating pretty much around all these foam bricks. I definitely think that if it would have been another minute or so, I probably wouldn't be sitting right here today. I'll never forget when they pulled the one brick away from my face, the brick that was pretty much suffocating me. Yeah, I remember immediately they knew by the look on my face that there was something seriously wrong. So then they immediately had called 911, and then they came and they took me by ambulance to the U of A hospital. And yeah, diagnosed with a C5 spinal cord injury. One thing I found that they didn't accomplish within other interviews is that people didn't see me as just a human. You know, like I'm someone's son, I'm someone's brother, I'm someone's, you know, friend. It's pretty crazy. So I am technically a quadriplegic, which is the effect in all four limbs. So like the use of my legs, fingers, hands, eating, drinking, showering, sleeping, anything. It's all very different. It's like being reborn again and like learning how to like live life in a different way. It's pretty amazing what the spinal cord does and doesn't do when you need it most, kind of thing. It's changed everybody's lives. Like from renovating your house, my mom hasn't worked for 2 years. There's not a second where this hasn't fully consumed my life. Everybody around me just wants the best for me. It's hard to see other people affected. See almost the pain in other people's eyes, even though they don't really express it, but I know that they're hurting and in pain, like my dad especially. Yeah, so yeah. It's pretty hard, for sure. My mobility, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't give to wake up tomorrow and have that back. There's no price tag, there's nothing. Your mobility is just like something everybody will always just kind of take for granted. You know, you wake up in the morning, you do, like, you'll never think of it. But until you can't open a water bottle, until you can't just wake up, hop in the shower. It's very different. It's definitely more of an eye-opener to show you like that you're really not guaranteed anything in life. All these plans and all these ambitions and everything I wanted to do in my life that started since I was born, you know, becoming a firefighter, doing all these amazing things, driving down the coast to California, you know, just freshly out of high school, like just trying to live your life. I think that's the date where I knew that really life, it doesn't owe you anything. And it can be taken away that fast. I was told about 3 weeks out that I would never walk again and that this is my life and this is kind of get used to it. And I understand that there's always going to be a possibility of that could happen, but there's been cases of, you know, studies and people who have done medical advancements and gone to these trials and do everything they can and fight for everything that they want to get back, and there has been mobility gained in certain areas, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I will do. There's without a doubt that I will always wake up another day and think that what could I do today? What is there coming out that could change my life? Honestly, I'd be crazy not to try. I think anybody who would be in my shoes would be trying to grab onto anything that could change their current situation. But I think it's crazy to say that everything happens for a reason, but I really think that this has given me a platform, and this is like an awesome opportunity to give it everything you got. And I think with like anything in life, anything that, you know, life throws at you, curveball or whatever, I think there's always a decision to let it consume you, or to let it like just eat you up. And I think that in the moment, I had a choice to make, and my choice was obviously to just live life the best I can. And through my story, hopefully I could show people that there's gonna be these curveballs that life will throw at you. And I think that it's to not allow these curveballs to strike you out. If you can do that and just literally focus on the smallest thing, I think you'll be miles ahead. I think that hopefully with my story one day or with whatever, I can change people's lives in either a super minor way or super major way. And I think that even along my journey, like I'll still be learning too. So for like all the people who have like been here since day one and who have stuck around, and you know, my friends, my family, everybody around me, it's really amazing to see how close they've stuck with me and not allow this injury to push them away, but only allow them to get closer. And I think that I really have gotten a lot closer with people. That, you know, it's a pretty personal kind of injury and personal situation, and I would just tell them thanks, for real. It takes somebody with a huge heart to stick around through something like this, and yeah, I would just say thanks, for sure. That's it.